something. I don't know.
Podcast.
I will probably maintain the video and post it to YouTube if I post it, entirely for the purpose of people can still see the stuff that goes on in gameplay.
For sure.
Here in a minute, it'll click over so I can see gameplay in the live. There we go. And I'm going to exit this. So yeah, session 2 has an obnoxious name because I like obnoxious names for things. So, when last we left, half of your party had wandered off into the distance on the orders of a strange female Warforged who seems to be not all there by any stretch of the imagination, while the rest of you were left to deal with said strange Warforged who appears to not be all there. You've had some time to talk amongst yourselves, do introductions. I think everyone weighed in on that somewhere. Looks like
Correct.
it. Let me exit this window so I have what I need. Okay. So as you've been sitting there for the last 10, maybe 15 minutes wondering if this damnable creature is ever going to turn and actually talk to you, she kind of whirls on you and... So then, the rest of you, the angry owl and the 2 elves and the wee one and the strange man.
2v1. So
My
I
eyes.
think one hit.
My eyes aren't what they once were. Or perhaps she's quite good.
I'm betting I'm quite good.
So then, we've sent your friends to light the beacons. Well, not friends. Well, maybe friends someday. I don't know. We've sent them to light the beacons, but that will do little good unless you can restore power to the island. Which is, of course, below the other spire.
So that's why you separated us.
Yes. Off into the distance you should go to, relight the beacons as well. You'll turn on the power, the beacons will light, and then maybe someone will come and get you and take you off my island.
This is your island?
Well, no one else seems willing to claim it.
Fair enough. Is there a special trick to turning on the power? Patterns? Specific sorts of arcana?
I don't know, I haven't been there in a while.
Okay.
You sent us with little information.
I think that's her thing, Keely. So that scouting ahead thing that you guys are so keen to do, probably do it in the direction of wherever this power cable system place is supposed to be. What are we looking for exactly? What's it look like?
Crystals, below the spire.
Oh, shiny!
Crystals should stand out in this kind of place. And I have a feeling we'll know when it turns on.
Well, I mean, it's going to be quite jarring.
That not sound good at all.
Should we expect anything or anyone we encounter aside from those we met before to be in our way?
Hostile. Yeah, are there hostile?
I don't know, that's really a question of perspectives, isn't it?
Are they going to try to kill crew?
Perspectives!
My experience, Keely. Anything that we encounter generally wants to kill us.
Unprovoked. Unprovoked
But-
attack.
We could try to reason
As you
with
begin
them.
to talk, she continues to sing some kind of weird, rapidly improvised ditty about perspectives as she wanders off into the house.
Oh God, stop her. Shut up.
Fantastic.
Again, people who are really good at that scouting thing. We should probably head to find some crystals under the spire.
You want me to fly up?
All right. I will go.
You probably should also keep an eye out for anything that isn't, well, us.
Isn't that part of going?
As
I'll lead us out.
Let's talk. More move.
So yeah, is there some kind of marching order, or are you just kind of wandering off in a clump?
I would recommend that we all start heading the direction that the spires are significantly, they're prominent, right, on this particular
rather
island
large.
from what the design was. Yeah, so we should head towards that general direction and have the people who claim to be good scouts to scout ahead and, to signal the group if there is, in fact, something not so pleasant on its way.
We were definitely trying to be at the front.
So Keely probably flying above us would be
Yeah.
smart. Not too high, obviously, but...
Yeah. Up ahead, but not too far ahead and somewhere in the air.
I'll
I can
be-
also scout out front.
So you take off and start flying.
Yes.
Everybody else is walking on the ground?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shuffle, walk, running. Since I move slower than most.
could-
But yes.
You can climb on
I
my
walk
back
really
if you want.
fast.
You got bigger people who can carry people. It's not like I didn't carry the other. Well, I mean, she was a halfling, not a gnome, but I can do that.
Oh, that second roll.
Is okay. Is walk till tired.
All right. So put away the dulcimer and start heading.
Killam will walk a distance behind the scouts, but ahead of the rest.
I'm going to contently stay in the middle. Thanks, guy. I feel very safe.
Volunteer as tribute.
Big gray elf need protection.
So Keely
Yay.
takes off into the sky. And nearly as soon as she takes off from the direction of the spire that you're walking towards, you hear a a loud crack and a coherent beam of light lances from somewhere atop that spire directly into Keely's chest.
Ow.
Oh, gee.
I thought these didn't have power.
Keely hurt. Keely hurt.
Okay. Maybe not flying.
Keely like that too.
I am trying to do this correctly. Taking 11 points of damage, which I think immediately drops her out of the air.
Oh my god.
11 points would take me below 0.
Good, we're going to get right into how D&D works then, as you plummet from the air. We're not
there any
going
way
to
I-
have you take falling damage because I don't hate you.
Is there
I'm
any
gonna
way we can try to
Dash
catch her?
over to where she is.
Well, like, she literally, like, you guys start walking and she is on her, like, upward arc to get into the air, and this beam of light lances from somewhere atop the tower. And I mean, it's a ways off.
So anti-air
Lances.
turret.
No,
Lovely.
just somebody who rolled really well. Guys, I love you. I have notifications turned on in tabletop discussions. That comment was not helpful right now. Lances into her and right into the dirt.
God.
Okay. We're running. over.
Okay. And we can't try to catch her or anything, obviously. So,
Definitely unconscious here.
oh no.
I will unpack my healer's kit.
I will
The-
dash over to her.
The air is thick enough that she doesn't fall that fast.
Would cure wounds be an appropriate action? I can do that.
I think both you and the gnome are dashing with similar plans.
Yes.
Well, she's faster than I am, so she can go first.
Okay, then I'm going to run over and I'm going to heal.
So you're going to roll a d8.
Yes,
Well, you could just type cast cure wounds or whatever it's called now. and it'll just tell you everything because this program is amazing.
Failed.
So you're going to roll a d8 and add your spellcasting modifier because it was dumb.
Yep. Okay. So immediately go to Keely, and I put my hand onto her chest very briefly to heal her. So that she's not knocked out unconscious.
So you count from 0, so that means you are not at negative whatever plus 6, you are at 6.
Okay. Keely saying, tall gray elf, very dizzy now.
Yeah, we'll walk from now on. How's that
Yeah.
sound, Keely?
Stupid tower almost killed Keely. Keely not called Keely because Keely.
Didn't she say there wasn't power?
That
Machine
is
lady
suspect.
lied!
The machine isn't fully there, but well, somebody clearly doesn't want us flying off of
Yeah,
this
you
rock.
can roll medicine to see if she's still in any way banged up. She's definitely ruffled from her fall regardless. And Shiz gets an inspiration for effectively playing the role there. Okay, are you hurt, Keely? Or did that patch you all the way up?
With that?
Well,
Or
she is a
with
natural
previous-
20 plus 3, so she
I
knows.
was max hit points 8, I'm at 6 out of 8.
So you can tell she's a little banged up, not super bad, even through the dirt and random particulate matter that it is going to take her God knows how long to get out of her feathers after that crash landing.
I start trying to pick out the ones that are the bigger ones and just kind of tossing them aside.
So you attempt to groom the bird. Okay.
Yes.
Actually is not helping me run this game right now.
I would look to Sana and ask very quickly if she has any idea what could have done this sort of damage. She clearly seems to have some, experience with critters.
That was a beam of light, yes.
It's a big fucking
Just a
beam
big-
of light!
I
Keely
get it.
can
No,
tell
no,
you-
guys. This is a genuine question to
It's a
all.
real question.
Yes.
Yes.
It
was
was
just
a beam of light. White.
Arcana?
You can roll Arcana.
No clue.
I have-
Sana,
Yeah,
no
not-
idea.
Not a
Can
goddamn
I
clue.
roll?
Was like sun from there. Pointing off your
nice.
distance.
I got hit by it. Can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana for seeing your life flash before your eyes. That's right.
Yes,
Absolutely.
please! So I just roll a 20 with a modifier.
Plus the
to my-
modifier, yeah.
$16.
You have a little more information than everybody else. Actually hailing from this, space and time.
Fucking seeing this shit.
You're pretty sure that somebody just shot you with a very small flashlock pistol very accurately at a considerable range.
You feel like she got sniped.
Pretty much. You're like, who the fuck shot me, and how are they that good at it?
That hit Keely fast.
Well,
Keely
clearly
think
no
there's
flying.
something
Definitely up in the tower, right? That's where it came from.
there. If machine
Yeah, on top
Rat
somewhere.
does not have power.
And, the top is all broken and rubble. It got knocked over at some point.
So somebody's up there with a weapon.
Yeah,
some
apparently.
Magic?
kind. Me, because I don't think I have it on this computer. I have it on my phone.
My character really wants one of those now.
Well, we don't know what it is. I mean, like, unless
No.
you've encountered a gun.
No.
I have not. I've encountered electric instruments, but I have not encountered a gun.
Fireworks, yes. Guns,
You don't
no.
know magic anymore.
So if you look at that map that I just linked, you're walking towards
in the
the tower that's all broken at a weird angle, versus the other team who went to the one that's complete.
So it sounds like we're going to be having some severe opposition wherever we're headed, because we're headed towards that tower.
Son, I think no one here, friend.
Probably
Keely
not.
almost died. Keely don't want to die again.
We'll keep you on the ground then.
I think now I'll take the lead versus the rest of the scouts.
Yeah,
Probably a good idea.
Backed up in, like,
Well,
the
I'm a good
center with
scout.
Rail now.
Can
I
we-
will still go up front
What,
with you.
wait, what is Keeley doing?
Keely has backed up in the line and is going to hang out with the tall elf,
So are you like
By
all
great.
the way in the back of the line? Or are you in the middle of the line?
trying to
He's-
sit right beside the elf.
Staying in step with Grey.
Okay.
Kind of like protect
I
me.
was gonna- Yes, I'll protect you as best I am able as a squishy bard myself.
Keely's gonna have to be
Can I
careful when
look around and like kind of see, you know, if there's anything on the ground, not just on the tower at this point? Like a spot or something like.
I mean, there is a considerable amount of rubble and like weird little scrub brush and stuff like that between you and the spire. You're walking from that house-like structure in the lower left-hand corner.
Okay.
And there is a considerable amount of like brush and weird little bushes. And
So
things
staying
like that.
down and avoiding being shot might not be a bad idea. Like maybe not going in
Yeah, if you
well-run
guys wanted
areas.
to make some
at
kind of
this point.
stealth roll
Yeah.
to move with cover, you could do that.
I'd like
Oh,
to.
that's-
I would like to move with cover. I mean, I don't have a lot in that, but you know. So I'm going to roll for keeping us in relative cover, and I would just do stealth for that.
Yes. Each person should roll stealth. Or if you don't have stealth, it is an agility check. If you have no agility, it is a straight. You're rolling a d20 and adding your. And by agility, I mean dexterity. And adding your dexterity bonus, positive or negative.
Jesus, Tress, why? So good at that.
The bird got shot. The bird is now crawling.
Keely didn't want to get hit again.
Am I rolling something wrong that is not adding it up?
You want to roll apostrophe sign, roll, space, die type, space, plus number.
Okay, I'm missing the roll. That's why. It should be a 17 because I don't think it added the.
Yeah, it's got the +2 there, so I can do the math on that one. So as you are walking along, there are no more random pot shots for the next little bit. As you guys are like scampering bush to bush. At one point, the gnome straight up like dives behind some rocks, and you are pretty sure. Is that a spell? What is Mask of the Wild?
It's a wood elf racial ability thingy. I can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured.
That's what you're doing anyway.
Okay, good.
The gnome at one point literally like jumps behind a couple rocks, and all of you lose sight of her for a moment. And then she's a little ways ahead of you. She seems to be better at blending in than the rest of you are right now. Keely's strategy is more like crawling from bush to bush on her belly. And then like hunched over, half running when she's behind something. Her head has not gone above like 2 feet off the ground since she got shot.
Poor me, that doesn't say much.
So you come within the actual like sight range of this ruined spire, where you can see that at some point in the past it was broken off and the other half tumbled over the side, because like you can see the marks where the larger pieces have hit the ground and tumbled off and done damage.
Like little track marks. For
Yeah. So as you're looking around, you notice a number of footprints on the ground, and people can make perception rolls to see if they notice anything about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I have stuff in.
I have no clue. I am too busy stealthing.
You're pretty sure there are a pile of other gnomes here. Several dozen. Possibly working in concert.
I'm trying to remember how to do perception roll. Besides the 1d20, obviously.
It's
Yeah,
a
plus
wisdom?
your notice or wisdom. I thought it was perception in this. I run so many different systems, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
keep
I
track
have
which one's
one. I
which.
forgot I have a bonus to perception.
Yeah, it's one of the skills.
All right. There's a decent roll.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. 21's real
I
good.
didn't roll horrific.
Most of
this
those are pretty
time.
good.
Yay!
The only one that's really bad is Peppers. It's cool though. So you guys
She's still-
start to piece it together. There are large footprints. They have like two large toes, and kind of a pronounced heel. They look to be very heavy. The bottom of the foot that's like making contact is large and smooth. And they are taking
Similar-
actual steps. They are walking normally.
Similar
In this
to
area.
Agatha? Design-wise?
Roll
Or-
insight. If you have insight, go ahead and roll insight for me to remember that fact.
Whoop.
Yeah, like Agatha. These ones are a little wider and a little deeper, probably, in terms of how much impact they're having than she was. But yeah, similar to the way her feet looked.
All right, so it looks like there's been a lot of traffic of Warforged or someone similar to Agatha, but definitely not her. Heavier. I would relay that information. Do you know if Warforged have that sort of weapon you were describing, Keely, on them normally? Or maybe inherently?
God. I had a character, I'm like, I don't know!
I mean, you know all kinds of people who carry flashlock weapons. They're not in any way uncommon to you.
I really like these flashlock weapons, whatever they are.
But the question is whether I would know whether Forge would have them.
You've heard of Warforged integrating weapons into their superstructure in the past, but that doesn't mean that all of them do it.
Do the footprints look like they're moving away, or do they look like they're moving from the
Both.
structure?
In and out.
Ah, so back and forth. All right.
So we may be coming up on a camp.
Well, within the structure, I am assuming it's being utilized as some sort of, operating base, and they look to be upright and functional. Maybe they'll know more than Agatha did.
That's a big rebel.
If they don't shoot us,
Well, sure,
I barely
but
make it off the
We'll
ground.
definitely shoot.
for as much as I said that something might be hostile on this island, there's a chance that we can talk to it.
Machine. No talk, machine.
I
but
mean,
Agatha was talking.
yeah, and she seemed, a little loopy, reasonable. Maybe we can ask. All right.
Keely's
I know,
just
Keely.
Really low on the ground, just like trying to really get into their heads. Like, I lifted off the ground and was shot dead.
Look, we talk, we try. It fails, we hurt. Simple enough.
Exactly.
Good plan.
Exactly. So, have the weapons ready, but don't immediately kill somebody. Alright. So, can we, slowly approach and around the corner, take a look and peek and see if there's somebody in the structure at the moment?
Well, you're still, 100 yards out. You haven't just climbed onto the thing and started poking around.
Oh.
So, are you going to approach more closely?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yes.
I'll take point and be ready. Me and Killam will take some point on this, and I'll try to talk, and he'll hit things if it doesn't go well.
I will drop back slightly so that I can remain at range and kind of go off to one side from the rest of the group, so I have So I'm not trying to shoot through them if it comes to that.
You'll be okay, Keely. You don't have to come with just yet. But if they're friendly, maybe we can talk to them. And maybe they'll apologize for shooting you.
Better.
So as you approach the actual broken spire and start looking around as you get closer, you notice a number of, and specifically Shokes with her 21, you notice a number of rocky structures that you're pretty sure aren't rocks.
Oh. So moving like not rock? Like maybe
like
sentient?
Not currently moving, but you're pretty sure they're not rocks.
Right. I would point those out to Keelam and the Sana, and make note for them to take the stock of how many are there that are looking not like rocks.
I have a question.
There are somewhere between half a dozen and a dozen of them. You're not really sure.
Okay.
I would like to cast a spell that I think I can cast outside of combat rounds that last 8 hours.
You can cast any spell outside of combat rounds.
Let me just make sure that.
You already did cast a spell.
Alright, okay. I wasn't sure because they say like 1 round, and I'm never sure about that. Anyways.
Yes, you should always do that.
That's a good idea.
I forgot I had it!
Good call, Keely.
Okay, we're gonna advance. Major armor! I think I need to exit. Okay. That changes my dex armor to 13 plus dex armor, rather, is what I meant to say.
If I'm given time, can I just put a spell in here to offer, not to necessarily cast it immediately, but so that you can see what I'm intending to do?
Yeah, you can just type, I think it's just, like, ! Spell, name of spell. Yeah. That. You just type the spell's name, like Vicious Mockery, as an example, in case that's what you're
If
doing.
you give me a moment... I need a feather from Keely.
Okay.
What are
And
you,
my instrument.
what are you
Like
going to
loose feather?
identify?
What the rocks are that
Okay.
aren't rocks.
Okay, let me elaborate. They're man-sized rocks.
Okay.
They're not magic items you need to identify rocks.
I don't know if they could be. They also could have been traps. You said they aren't rocks.
That's
like, okay,
fair.
they could be traps.
Either way, identify as a spell you use. Yeah, it's Deckard Cain.
Yeah.
It is not a spell you use to say, "Hey, Ulf, what is this thing?" It's a spell
That's
you
fair.
use to say, "Hey, Ulf, what is this magic item I found? Give it to me, bitch."
That's fair. Just wanted to make sure that before
okay.
I go
we now
trying
got
to
that out of
talk
the
to
way.
the rocks.
Hello, Rock.
I would actually attempt to greet the totally not rocks. We aren't here to cause any trouble. Just to turn on the power. Be out of your hair.
So it's like that scene from Frozen.
Yep.
It's
here,
going to be a little bit
passing-
like that scene from Frozen, actually. Except that
Oh,
none of
God.
them roll. So, one of these not rocks stands up. You can see now that it is a Warforged wearing a rather elaborate, like, ghillie suit. Like, it's a cape kind of thing covered in, like, paper mache so that they can hunker down and look
Fun.
like a rock. You can make a new notice roll, and so can anyone actively paying attention to this exchange.
Okay.
I would hope that's all of us.
Notice
It's
roll.
not Tara, she's hiding in the woods.
Yes, she's hiding.
She was like, fuck this, that bird got shot. I'm going to stay over here and hope I survive.
So that's wisdom again.
Yeah, it's wisdom
It's
based.
your perception score, right?
Yeah, it's perception skill.
I noticed nothing.
Damn it.
Leah and Keely
too
are
busy
still
buried in the
are
ground.
still grooming Keely. They are otherwise occupied. So, Shokes, Trist, you notice that the right arm of this Warforged, from about 2 inches under the elbow, is no longer there, and it has been replaced with a rather sizable metal tube.
Okay.
And Pepper, you notice that said sizable metal tube has a bunch of machinery and stuff attached to it. But you know nothing about machinery to say what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so he's just standing now, right? He hasn't
Yes.
attacked me. Okay. I'm Tristaran. This is my party. We are really just trying to get by. We mean you no harm, friend. Being as charming as possible.
It kind of cocks its head slightly to the side and says something in a language that you in no way comprehend.
I have a spell for that.
I know you do.
Alright, so I'm going to do that. Give me a moment. I'm going to need you to repeat that in a second.
Does comprehend languages let you speak? Or
Pretty
just
sure she's going to
understand?
tell you here momentarily when the spell description pops up.
Right.
Helps if I spell comprehend. Right?
It does not, just to answer the question. That is the purview of the tongue spell.
And I'm spent. But I have cantrips, so hooray.
So the Warforged again speaks in weird language. You don't actually understand the language, you understand the meaning, as it says. You understand that the Warforged is informing you that you are on charged land and you should leave.
He wants us to go. We are in charged land? Does that mean anything to you? Anybody? Keely? Maybe? You know, someone who might know what that means?
Charged with
Charged?
protecting, isn't it?
Like
Like hired to
lightning?
protect?
Charged with lightning as in... oh, well, yeah, that would make sense.
I
Charged sky is lightning.
Charged with guarding this place too, maybe.
Yes, Keely thinks that.
That or they need the power. I don't know what's going on with his arm.
Keely believes they are hired.
This is a language different from primordial as well, right?
Yeah.
But he wants us to go. But we really need to get here if we have any chance of getting out off the rock. I wish I could actually tell him what's going on. I could try
While
to
you're
gesture.
having this
Can I try to
conversation,
convey it to him? Like, can I convey to him why we need to get to it?
He once again informs you that you are on charged land and that you should leave. And this
Yes,
time
I
he says it
understand that.
slower, like he's dealing with a child.
Can I attempt to pantomime why we need to get in? Or perform in some way that transcends language so he understands we can't leave unless we get in there?
Keely can try to draw on the ground with cloth.
Well, I can also perform. That's what I'm good at doing.
At the point where you attempt your pantomime, which you can go ahead and roll perform to see how well that goes.
Never mind.
As you do your elaborate interpretive dance routine, You hear a sound like laughter, if laughter was coming from a tree. And this one kind of cocks its head again, still understanding the nature of what it says. You get the distinct impression of, do you think I'm as stupid as you are? I know what you're asking.
Oh. I stop. I slump a little bit. I slump a little bit. Well, I'm out of ideas. I look around at the rest of the party.
I could try to bluff our way through it, but I'm not sure if me trying to intimidate them with that will just get them angrier.
And for the record, the interpretive dance is of the quality of, like, ooga booga big, ooga booga
Yeah.
strong. Like, it is not good.
I'm an idiot. Yes. I'm a moron right now. I flail aimlessly, try to gesture.
Trist, I've got another option before we start hitting them. Do you want me to try that?
Honestly, anything to avoid having to fight this guy. Yeah.
So even though, if I've got proficiency in it, I get +2, even though my charisma is bupkis, right?
Correct. And before you roll, you can spend your inspiration to roll with advantage.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
Let's actually, well,
Thank you, Bolo.
yes,
That's not
let's
helpful.
do that.
Okay. that is not how you want to roll that, so we're going to let you
that's
roll
not-
again.
So,
That's what you want to plug in.
That one, yeah.
It's a much better roll.
Okay, what are you saying to the Warforged?
I'm trying to say to him that we just want to get through and achieve our objective, which is at the top of this broken tower, apparently. And we do not want to fight, but if we have to, we are confident that we can win.
So the Warforged kind of looks you up and down, makes a sound that would be a snort if it breathed, which it doesn't. So it comes across more as a and it kind of motions for you to go through. The last thing you get through that, like, distinctive comprehension of language is is something along the lines of freedom will have its way with you. And that's where you kind of lose all understanding of whatever it was saying in whatever language.
Aw, we have to keep it? Alright. Oh boy.
Oh, wait, comprehend languages
Yeah,
lasts
it
an
goes
hour.
on for it goes on for an hour.
I thought it was a minute for some reason.
That's the cast time.
Yeah, that's the last thing it says, though, as you're walking by.
Freedom? Freedom will have it? I'm concerned about that.
Freedom boss.
I give him a salute, and I awkwardly usher myself out like a like I lower my head like a child, and like just leave.
I stay in step with her.
I lead
Him,
us through.
Sorry, stay in step with him.
I will take up the rear guard position.
Keely's still trying to stay by the grail. I keep calling. I'm sorry. The drop.
I embarrassingly just shuffle and just like, okay.
Kilm tries to give him a pat on the back and like, hey, you tried.
So the
Thanks.
first thing you notice is, like, you enter through the archway into this structure, is whereas outside there is this supernatural constant glow effect that makes things feel okay, and it's kind of like, okay, I can see where I'm going, I know what's going on. It is now suddenly black, and the only light you have is the light coming in through the door.
And is it magical darkness?
It is not magical darkness.
Okay. I then say that I have dark vision. I can see in dim light as if it is bright, and I can see in total darkness up to 120 feet. So that's just a thing.
I'm holding it.
So we should probably look around and see if we can't find these crystals.
Not one shiny. Not anymore.
I also have 60-foot dark vision, so
I made light.
Hooray!
Light that she can throw at things if she has to.
Bright light to 10 feet, dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Bright light, good light, good crew member.
Can we,
So as you guys make your way into this structure, the first thing you realize is that the destruction is not limited to the outside. You are
Big
picking
fight
your
here.
ways through rubble that has collapsed over doorways and filled hallways, and it is in no way comfortable or easy to pass through. So
Are
as
any-
you're climbing and groping your way into this structure, you guys can go ahead and roll dexterity tests for me. If someone has acrobatics, I think acrobatics still exists, they can roll
Yep.
acrobatics.
What about
Athletics is not
athletics?
acrobatics, they are separate skills.
Okay.
Climbing does fall under athletics, though.
Yeah, but this isn't climbing, this is more squeezing and, like, shimmying.
You only get. Do you put the modifier?
I am
Dex
really off my
plus
game right now.
acrobatics or just acrobatics? Oh wait, that's what am I talking about? Sorry.
So off my game right now. I get stuck on shit.
For the record,
Trip.
this is not about can you make your way, it's more about how long does it take you to make your way.
I trip on literally every little stone. I stubbed my toe at one point.
So I'm at the back.
My size is not helping me in this case.
Your size is not helping, and yet somehow you are eventually making it through.
Oh,
I am
So-
sad, for I am at the back.
Wait a
As
minute,
You guys are
I
kind of
can-
like struggling your way through. Periodically, you have to like shove each other through. And for the record,
Actually-
you were looking for a 10. Like 10 was doing this easily. So, and surprisingly, the gnome was
Earthwalk?
like, "Ha-ha! Yeah, you could earthwalk."
This is like a fucking sitcom at this point. Just how poorly we're doing.
I mean, you've seen that meme, right? Where everybody
collide
thinks
into-
how they're going to play D&D, and then they realize that what they're actually playing is Monty Python's Holy Grail.
It's like what's happening right now.
So I'm shoving people from behind and then making my way over easily.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, somebody gets stuck, and you just kind of push and then hop over a
Did
wall.
you just elbow me in the face?
If you didn't get stuck on everything,
Yeah, well, your fermented milk tasted gross.
Crew, shut up!
Everyone gets an inspiration for bitching.
I have a question.
Yes, I have an answer. Pineapple.
Because I think I asked this earlier, but I don't know if I actually caught it. When you're casting something out of combat and it lists as one round, how does that work? Does the list?
So it just goes off. That's for combat, so that you realize how long it takes in combat. In reality, one round is about 6 seconds of D&D time. It's 6 seconds of active play.
Okay, then
That's why you
this
can't have
spell
full-on
would be-
conversations while you're doing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to cast a Blade Ward, but that only lasts one round.
Yeah, you want
I'm
to
just
hold
super
on to
light
that
on the
until you
defense right
need it. That's like a survival cooldown. It's
Yeah,
like,
but it's a. Oh, what? Survival cooldown.
yeah, that's a cooldown, right? It's basically something you want to pop periodically, not something you want to use all the time. Whereas mage armor is something you want to be able to use all the time.
Okay. It didn't say anything like that. It just said 1 round, 1 action, self, and just puts me until the next round to defend against slashing and bludgeoning and all that.
And as you guys are groping your way through these rocks, trying to make your way deeper into this structure, everyone can make one more notice roll for me.
Okay. Oh shit!
It's because you guys rolled all those natural 20s while you were role playing.
Hey,
Hey!
you had to play music. It's important.
And my stream is reporting issues, but I'll post a recording of this later.
Okay.
So, as you guys are kind of struggling your way through the various structures, you realize that you're coming to a larger room. And unfortunately, the first person to realize that is not the person in the lead, who manages to struggle his way through the opening, fall through the hole into the larger space, doesn't take any damage as a result of falling through, but you realize that you are standing in a large room. It's probably 100 feet square, and there are 4 gigantic crystals suspended from like a gold filigree cage around each one. And 2 of those crystals have come unseated in their cage and are kind of cockeyed in the mounting.
Oh dear.
How high up are the crystals?
It's not so much the high up as it is you are on almost a catwalk around them. And they are suspended over a distance that is more than 60 feet deep. Because that is the limit of your dark
And we
vision,
can't
right,
see the
Shoke?
bottom. It's 120, but yes.
You could see the bottom.
Yeah.
You can see the
Okay.
bottom then.
Is it just a
I
flat
can't see the bottom.
bottom, or is it spiked? Is it death? It's probably death.
It's death.
Alright. Anybody got that rope? Rope would be good right now.
Sana
I
have
have
rope.
Keely
Sana have.
Keely has silk rope! 50 feet long silk rope, though. Looks down.
It would be a good idea to secure yourselves onto this catwalk.
Here's the
Just a
thing, as you guys start to try to figure this out, the natural 20, Keely,
Yay.
realizes that you are not alone in this room.
We're not alone in this room.
You can hear feet, heavy, probably metal, elsewhere in this room that you cannot currently see.
Oh goody.
Keely, act fast! Good rope, hold on.
Where did Killam fall to?
He
Onto the
literally, he literally, like, there was a doorway here. He goes through the hole and topples over, like, the 5 foot of stone, because you've climbed out at the top of the door, and lands on the catwalk.
Okay. So he's not in peril at this point.
No.
I just figured that getting lifelines tied onto the catwalk would be a good idea, Keely, but if we don't have time for that, we don't have time for that.
Yeah, protect Keely, I can tie rope. She's like
Kill.
whispering.
Kill him, or tries to reorient himself as quickly as he can.
So as you guys realize that there's someone there, because Keely warned you, you start hearing a distinctive, like, as a bunch of individual noises become this kind of cacophony of people banging against something.
Oh god.
Does it sound like it is higher than us, lower than us, equal to us?
Yes, probably all three of the above right now.
Oh, that is not good.
No, it's not. Gotta look at my spells real quick. What can I do?
Are there railings on this catwalk?
Yeah, are there railings on the catwalk?
There are. And the sound is getting louder, and there's kind of this almost rhythmic chanting in a language you don't understand.
Do I understand the meaning of the chanting, or is it just...
Yeah, being tongues is still running. Or not tongues, comprehend languages is still running. You are getting the meaning, once again. You're getting freedom comes. Freedom comes.
They're chanting something to the effect of freedom comes. I don't like the idea of freedom right now. Like, I mean... Yeah, not at all.
Can I try to continue tying rope while everyone's panicking with my mage hand if I cast mage hand? Or do I have time? Like, I don't know how much time.
If I recall correctly, the description of Mage Hand says that it can't do fine manipulation of that nature.
I didn't see anything about that. Let me see.
Trist, Sarai.
Manipulate an object, open an unlocked door.
What's up, Killer?
Be my spotters. Let me know
Right.
if anything comes towards us.
I'll do my best.
I can do that.
You guys feel a distinct impact, because once again, you're on this metal catwalk. It goes around the outside of the room, and then there's like a cross-section catwalk, like an X, that fills the middle of the room. You feel a distinctive, like, feet or something heavy has hit in the middle. Yeah, I'm not going to let it tie ropes, because you would need more than one hand to tie a rope successfully.
That is true. I didn't think of that.
Where did we feel the impact?
Somewhere on the catwalk.
Oh, like someone landed. Can we do another perceptible to see where?
You don't really need to. Anybody with 60 feet or more of dark vision can just see it.
Oh,
Right?
fuck.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
me.
be me.
Yep, in the coming. Are they coming straight for us through off of the center of the act?
No, it is a Warforged considerably larger than the other ones you've seen. It's probably head and shoulders taller, and half again as wide across the shoulders. It has a great big axe that looks to be made of, like, salvaged metal parts.
And he looks hostile, right?
Not immediately, but he is quite intimidating just due to his size.
That's definitely.
Now,
I would point it out to
you,
to kill him.
anyone who can see it, so one who has more than 60 foot of dark vision,
Yep.
because it's just at the edge of the radius of the produced flame, because he's in the middle of the catwalks.
Mm-hmm.
You can immediately roll a note or a perception roll for me.
Is 60 feet good enough?
Yes, 60 is the number, because he's about 50 feet away.
Said perception.
Yeah, perception.
God.
Yeah, you are the champion.
Hey, I got an 18 for the hallway.
I love people things.
Oh, there we go.
That is clutch. Because for the record, the DC to do what you're about to do is 20. And you have
Oh,
way more
God.
than 20. On the right cheek, underneath the eye of this Warforged, which is where you know to look for the little numbers, there is L1, B3, R8.
L1, B3, R8. I have to write that down one second.
Liberate.
Write that down. Yeah.
Oh, this one's freedom. That this guy is freedom. They're cheering for this guy.
He gonna kill us?
I don't know.
Can you
I
dubious look? Can you talk to it?
So it
can
has
try.
been mere seconds since this thing impacted. The chanting like reached a fever pitch, and it holds the axe up in both hands over its head, and everybody stops. And it language.
What did it say?
You dare to trespass in my lands? I am king here, ruler of the charged. Freedom comes to you.
I would bow and try to convey a degree of respect for this guy immediately. Goes immediately into well-behaved nobleman giving this man due respect. Or Warforged
Also,
well due respect.
on your natural 20, one side of the big axe that it's carrying is an axe head. The other side has... It almost looks like a cannon barrel on the other side.
Oh god.
And it's just this, like, scavenged together, weird monstrosity of a weapon.
God. Okay.
Can I follow Trist's lead and also bow?
Yeah, like he's king here. King. He's a king, guy.
He's gonna go
I
lower
take a
than
knee.
he possibly can. As
Begrudgingly, I'll take a knee as well.
He's too scared to try to not.
We were trying to convey that we were allowed in. I could try to persuasion, but I don't have any language with this guy. That's the issue.
But the other one understood us.
Vaguely.
You could try. You might as well try.
I would, King Liberate, I apologize for our intrusion. We did not know that we were going to come in so unannounced. This is very, very rude. We apologize.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Please don't be bad.
We'll let the others finish typing before I respond.
Actually, I'm not gonna type. You continue.
My eyes go wide and I shake my head right now because responding to you with that would be bad.
How wide is the catwalk? As an aside.
It's about 5 feet wide. Like, it's not wide enough for you guys to go too wide.
Somebody's gonna get shot in the ass.
I was thinking that I really should have used advantage on that, but I'm...
He
My ass is to the wall.
kind of cocks his head slightly to the side at your words. Says something. You get, they already cower before me. See this. See what the soft skins do. And more raucous cheering.
What they say?
I would attempt to explain. You see, soft skins, we appeared here in this place, and we merely want to leave. You have a great society here. We wish not to disturb it. We merely want to go home.
I just want to turn the power on.
We need to turn... Well, I'm getting to that. We'll get to that after we aren't about to get hit with the axe with the cannon on it.
He holds up the axe again and all the noise stops. Why do your puny softskins come to my fortress?
We were visited by designate Agatha. It is the only way to leave this place. So she says.
We broke those crystals on her word. Why fix them on yours?
Would it be better if we were to go back and get written confirmation this is what she wishes? We'd be willing to do this, but she told us to fix these crystals.
He takes several steps towards you. What makes you think I can read?
You are a king. You are great. You look brilliant. You look wise beyond all. And strong.
He folds his arms over his chest, laying the axe against the rail, and seems to consider this for a moment. If you want us to turn your power on, you will make a sacrifice.
What sacrifice is required?
Pick one of your own. Throw them in the pit.
And ask him what purpose would this sacrifice serve?
Would it not... What purpose would this sacrifice serve?
Test your conviction. See how much you want it.
We want people home.
My conviction is strong. In fact, I'm fairly certain that if we could agree to...
He has started counting aloud.
Shit. Yes, I'm aware of that, Keely. We have time to very quickly figure this out.
You don't know, he's just counting really loud. And it's like, 1! And the whole room, 1! 1! 1!
Alright, so if I throw... Oh, Keely, I'm really sorry for this. picks up Keely. Drops her into the... Just drop her into the pit.
So you drop Keely in the hole?
Yes. Yeah.
Can Keely see?
I told her there was death down there.
We know how far it is, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have the flame.
Roughly.
He also has the rope attached to her, because that's the only thing she probably
Yeah.
would be able to do.
So you attempted to surreptitiously tie the rope while this conversation was going on?
Long before that conversation went
Yeah,
on.
she was starting before they even arrived.
Okay, so you have been thrown over the side on a rope.
Yep. And
This is a
Tristan's
bad
gonna
idea.
Belly
This is
down
a
on
bad
the
idea.
catwalk and peer over to watch her.
This is a bad idea.
So at
come on.
first, you guys feel really good about this plan.
I feel awful about this plan, but okay, sure.
Like, this plan is going
Dodge
great.
before you would use it.
There's a lot of loud cheering that you've thrown the bird in. Until you hear from somewhere in the stands, language, 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 language. And then, being the one who understands, you hear, liars!
Here it is.
As Liberate picks up that big axe again, spins it around.
Can I hold up my hand? You said throw someone into the pit. You didn't say they had to die.
You're not gonna take that well.
I need to figure out how
Also-
initiative works.
I
Damn
thought it
it.
was just rolling it. And then...
I have to start
Just
it.
start it.
Oh, yeah, right. I have to pee, so I'm gonna do this now before you start.
Damn it! Hey, we tried.
Begin. That's why I can figure it out. As we generate initiative, what you see and hear, depending on the nature of your perception, is several additional Warforged have sprung from the stands, so to speak, around the room to become involved.
Oh, goody.
Low spot on the initiative.
I tried, darn it. See, now I feel like I should have rolled deception to try to counter that, but I can't.
So, as I had to dart away, as I said, I catch the first half of that.
We're in combat.
Well, I figured that part. I wasn't. I have no idea what's happened to Keely, because I don't know if anyone's grabbed the rope and made sure she doesn't hit the bottom before she knows to fly.
Well, there's
grab
only,
the
what,
rope.
50 feet of rope?
Yeah, it's not enough to.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
so
fine.
she
Yeah,
just
you're fine.
she wouldn't even hit the ground. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good. I didn't even think of that.
We'll get to
Damn it.
Keely. There is a point where that happens.
Okay, guess she's reacted. She can.
I'm waiting on Shiz's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to just type the initiative command, add, and your modifier, and your name. There we go. So at the top of the round, when these kinds of actions happen, the rope runs out with a sudden stop.
Ah!
As you take 5 points of damage as you hit the end of 50 feet of rope with a rather sudden jerk,
I have 1 health point.
which is much better than the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 10d6 you would have taken for hitting the ground.
Smart. Keely's smart.
Keely at least not dumb. So at the top of the round, as you have Warforged advancing on the party from 3 directions, the big guy and 2 smaller ones, the first initiative we have up is the gnome, Sana.
Okay, so we have one coming from along the wall on one side, one coming from along the wall on the other side, and the guy coming down the middle.
Yep.
I'm going to use my small size to my advantage, squeeze through anybody who happens to be in the way, and go towards the guy in the middle.
Okay.
And you said it's 60 feet or less to it?
Yeah, and he has closed some in the ensuing time, so you could get there this turn if you wanted to.
I want to be within 30 feet of him, but not close to him.
You can easily do that. You can get to the T intersection and be within 30 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna toss the fireball at him.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll and then apply damage as normal.
$21.
Absolutely.
5 fire.
Okay, got it.
And then I'm going to try and just move a little bit into the T so that I'm not on the wall section. I'm actually out over the section, but not very far.
Trist.
Alright, I tried to be nice, but this is really douchey. You told me to throw him down there once, so maybe you are as stupid as you look. And I would move back.
Yeah.
Don't want to be in front of him.
That clearly fails the spell save DC.
Okay.
So
I
he
do
takes
the
6 from Vicious Mockery.
Do I need to roll anything else, or should I end my turn there? I think that takes one, right? I would want to move back and away from him. I'm gonna keep mocking him though.
Was supposed to give me the. I'll have to type spell too, don't I?
Oh yeah. I need to write it down. But I can put the spell out for you.
There it is. A disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, it's his turn. So he seems somewhat frustrated at the treatment because he's a king, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he comes thundering down that middle walkway directly at the gnome.
Bring it on. I'm a priestess of Malar. I don't fear combat.
So I'm pretty sure that hits.
What was the first roll?
The 20, the 1d20
You
plus.
have to roll at disadvantage.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, I still hit.
That's unpleasant.
But not enough to knock
But
me
not,
out.
not that. Doesn't he not get the critical? He only gets the one that's the 20.
Well, yeah, he gets the 20,
Yeah.
not the critical.
Yeah.
And as
I was
he
gonna say, it doesn't get the
swings,
crit.
you hear a tremendous boom as the cannon on the back of it goes off and the blade goes a little faster towards the gnome.
That's unpleasant.
Sarai!
So you said there's like 2 off on either side?
Yeah, they're coming from either flank.
So theoretically I could shoot at one of them without hitting somebody accidentally.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at one of them. Left.
Go ahead and roll.
Well,
So you're going
okay,
to double
then.
damage. So you're going to roll weapon damage twice and add your bonuses once.
So 2d8 plus 3.
Yep. So the arrow takes the Warforged right through the eye and topples it over on itself.
Yay!
Nice.
Heal him.
Am I able to now step between? Am I able to step between the gnome and the king?
The gnome is small, so you can occupy the gnome square.
I move up next to the gnome then, and I try to assist in the assault against the king.
Okay.
I think this is the right amount. Oh, Jesus.
So you swing that big old mace around, and it sails right past him as he kind of leans aside and buries itself into the catwalk, and the whole thing trembles as you make contact. That's not working. That's troubling. Okay, so it's the first set of, or the second set of bad guys, not Keeley, because it apparently took forever to process that.
Okay.
So, Sarai, who's looking down that way, another Warforged drops from the walls to where you just killed that one.
Fantastic.
And the other direction, Trist drops to one knee and raises its right arm, where you see that it's got that metal tube protuberance.
Oh, I'm going to get so shot up. Worth it though. I'm worried that the bot's gonna be grumpy though.
No, I went through just fine. Does a 13 hit you?
That's against my armor check?
AC. Yep.
No, I am a 14.
So a beam of coherent light goes right by your left ear.
Ow. Almost
doesn't-
got the hair.
Actually hit you.
It grazes my hair. I'm saying it grazes my hair.
Keeley,
Uh,
what
Okay.
do you do?
first, she's got to fly back up there.
That's true.
So I guess she would have to fly up there, but it's not gonna go up into the actual air because the last time she did that, she got shot down and that guy's got a gun. So, I'm trying to remember where everyone is, how the structure works. There's like a T structure? Or
Yeah, there's like a T intersection. The
Okay.
big guy is on the middle leg of the T. There are little guys on either end of the T. The group is in the middle.
Okay. One of them died but was replaced by another,
Yep, somebody else dropped from the rafters, so to speak.
and the other one is just still there.
Yep, and he's taken a knee and has fired.
Okay. Really think big guy control everything and needs to be hit. Because they're just gonna keep coming. I guess I would position right in front of Trist. I could fly, so I guess I could go anywhere.
The room's relatively big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is, however, tethered.
Yes.
Yeah, but she was supposed to. Actually, I don't know if I emoted that. I just know hold on to rope. Since Trist threw her, I thought Trist had the rope.
Well, regardless, you are currently tethered to something.
Yeah, you're tethered. Yeah, you're tethered to the catwalk.
Right. I'm not flying away. I'm landing.
Right, but she was saying the room is large. You have
Oh,
about
that part, yeah,
45 foot of play right now because a certain amount of rope was used to tie it both around you and around the rail. Therefore, the distance you have has been limited thusly.
Okay. Well, I guess I can still land in front of Trist. I'm shorter. Won't block my way. I'm gonna. Oh, fuck, which one? Okay. Good target. Freedom.
Liberty, but yeah.
Fuck! I forgot that doesn't work. Wait, no. Wait, did it work? Did.
Yeah, we put up everything.
Well, the top part
You
is
need,
the part that
you need to
goes
roll
up.
the attack roll,
Right.
which is a
And
d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence bonus.
Oh, okay, hold on. Actually, that's just my spell attack bonus. Is that no? That's a different thing. It was the same thing. That's why.
It's the same thing. It's your spell attack.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Ah!
So yeah, firebolt
Right.
hits a wall, explosion of flames. Top of the round. It's gnome time.
Okay, I'm gonna duck back and around so that I can get an angle for my next effect.
Okay.
Save versus Constitution. So that I want the angle so that if I do get the pushback, I'm not pushing him back along
Yeah.
the walkway, I'm pushing him over.
Unfortunately, have used up my spells today. Without a rest, I'm not going to be able to heal you.
I'm gonna die. God damn it.
You do not knock him off the walkway. You do, however, do damage normally.
No, I think I've got one more. The cantrip doesn't count, so I've got one more.
And you save, so you take half.
Yeah, I got that. Trist, what are you doing?
I feel like it's a good idea to keep doing my spell, but I have something for it, so...
Oh wait, I just noticed that it actually rolls damage for me, so I don't have to do that. I totally missed that.
I'll read that aloud in a sec. You know, Libby, can I call you Libby? Right. You and I aren't that different, really. Loud and annoying without anything to back it up.
You're gonna kill me because I'm in front of Trist.
And he fails the save
Oh
again.
my fucking god, that's amazing.
Couldn't
Happens.
fail my save, which would have had
That's
him going
because
off the
yours
edge.
was Constitution, which it has. It does not have Wisdom.
I'm hurting... Here's the thing, Sana. I'm hurting him emotionally.
I know, but rolling a 4 would have failed my save too, even with the 3.
But I can hurt a robot emotionally. It's what I'm good at. This is why someone told me I was inflicting this character on this party, by the way. This is why.
So he goes next, very confused at why he keeps taking damage from being poked fun at, and will swing at Keelam.
It's mostly the disadvantage thing that I like that comes from that. Less the damage, more the disadvantage.
And as he swings, does a 15 hit you?
Armor class of 16.
That's great, because that's a big roll.
Any disadvantage, you forgot it, but that's okay.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't hit on that one, so he won't hit. Swings through. A cloud of like white gritty dust is expelled out the back of the axe.
Is it like impacting us and that obscures
No.
our vision of him? Okay.
It's just a cloud of white kind of gritty dust. Sarai.
So there's another one where I just killed the first one?
Yes.
I shoot it.
I know we're not supposed to talk in between this stuff.
If the statement fits within 6 seconds, you can say one thing per combat round.
Okay.
No!
That arrow is gone.
Good to know.
It impacts on the stone wall behind you and literally shatters. Kill him.
Let's see if this works this time.
I believe in you, kill.
I kind of hope that he misses and that Keelam and Liberate's combat just descends into the two of them swinging ineffectively at each other. Nope, that's not happening.
That's amazing.
Oh, but it would be really funny if they're like whack-a-moling at each
Yeah,
other.
just big wacky, just big heavy mass-driven weapons. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
I'm really my next mockery round is gonna be me going kill him, kill him. Look, I can
Yeah.
chant too, guys.
Yeah, but that's not a group effect, so you can't mock the whole room.
not. But I'm mocking him. I'm targeting the kid.
Yeah, mocking him for getting hit.
There you go.
Milo.
So the little guys.
Oh god. I'm sorry, Keelan. They are very mad at me.
Ah. You live long life. I mean, it was only like 4 years, but
Oh. I mean, plus side, if you fall over, I can heal you. I mean, it just means that I can't mock the king for a second.
hey, I stand by right person. Just imagine Keely dying almost every single fucking combat and we like come back up. Keely, okay?
It's just as much ruined.
I don't know if I am in front of Trist or in back of Trist.
No, I specified that I was in front.
No, you. I don't know where I am, because I was at the back.
No, I know, but like, I think it was that, and Keelan, and
think
no,
You're on the other side.
You're on one of the T's, aren't you? Just behind.
So there's the rolls. I'm really impressive today.
Oh
As
my.
2 more of these coruscating energy blasts literally crisscross epically behind Keelam and the gnome to strike opposing walls.
The fuck? This whole thing is just miss.
Welcome to low-level Dungeons and
All
Dragons.
4 of my bolts, which I assume that's how it works. If hit just once, fails, then all 4 of them fail. Hit a fucking wall.
Your turn.
Try this again.
You can do it. I believe in you, princess.
Okay. Damn it. I'm pretty sure that one hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay, oh shit, that's the wrong command. You got this,
So you do
princess.
3
You got
damage.
this.
Got it. Sana. Can you pull up the description for that spell again while I look up that number again? Because I forgot it already.
15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well, it's enough. It's not what I meant, but it's enough.
Oh, you don't need it? Okay, never mind.
Take 4.
It doesn't say. Okay.
What were you looking for?
What happens if it hits a wall? Because the railing is technically there. Like, it's not...
It's not
open.
unsecured.
Right. So, yeah. So I was debating what happens to him if he gets a second save or what. I'll figure it out if it comes to it.
It's not going to in this fight. I'm out of spells.
Yay, fucking damage cantrips.
Literally what I'm using for Vicious, but I'm going to try to heal you right now, Keely, because you have 1 health point.
Yay!
Is
matter when I
Keely
get
in base to base with you? Has Keely moved to you?
Yeah, she's been in front of me the
Yeah,
whole
we
time.
explained that earlier, right in front of me.
Then yes, you're fine.
Heal the princess, but not me. I'm just kidding.
Hey!
You're in melee. You really think he's going to go over
I
there?
volunteered for sacrifice!
Here's the thing you gotta learn about Triss. He's not gonna come over to you until he gets familiar.
No, I moved back and out of the way. I'm not in melee range.
Oh, I thought you were in there with him.
I had to
with
back
Keelan.
out and away so I could get the angle so he would go over the edge if the save failed.
Ah.
Alright, so I
You're
touched
still awful
Keely,
close to melee.
touch Keely, heal her. So I roll my 1d8 plus
Plus
my
your
modifier.
spellcasting modifier, which is charisma.
Yes. What does it say?
Stop.
My spell modifier. That's not right.
Yay! Maxed.
It's a good roll.
You guys don't have disadvantage this round though. Sorry.
Big bad guy.
Telling you, the moment I get hit again, I'm just gonna go down again.
Archer, 1 second, finger up while I'm healing her. I'll emote it for people to see later.
As, like, right before he goes to roll, Keelam, he pulls something out of a pouch on his side and jams it in the back of the hammer, and then he swings away again.
He's
And as he rolls with a critical fail, burying the axe into the grating of the floor, you see that the cannon again fires and goes a little faster than you would expect it would. The fuck?
Oh no! I have emotionally crippled this poor king!
The owl was laughing. The owl was laughing at him.
Well, let's try this with slightly less failing.
This is unreal.
This is amazingly hilarious. Yeah.
I resemble that remark, Keelan. Oh, you meant her.
No, I meant him.
Ah!
Another one crumples, Leah.
Need to write that exchange.
Woohoo! Little cheer.
Keelam. He has so many more hit points for you guys to just mock your way through. You hit, by the
I
way.
figured.
type next, but it apparently decided next.
It's just fucking adapted.
Another one thuds to the ground in front of you, Sarai, but does nothing.
Good job, sir.
The one is taking a shot at Trist again.
Can you see?
Really? Really more guys?
I like how your emote was just giggling owl, Vestra.
It's just laughing at him. She almost died. Whatever. What else do I have to lose? Where health? I again?
Little delirious with pain.
Yes, that.
Hey, I fixed it.
I'm really good now.
And I miss you again.
You're really doing a number on my hair.
Keely.
Vestrel, if you miss this time.
Yeah!
If you miss this time, you're laughing too hard to actually aim.
Oh, fuck this! I try this again! Wait, is it one word?
She hit last turn. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. I think I did.
Exclamation.
I don't know why.
I always type the slash.
Do that every time. Me too.
Yes, that's even bigger! I'm getting more powerful over time!
It's not bigger, it's the same number.
No, it's not. 27 was last time.
Oh, my eyes hurt.
You don't get the 40-10 yet.
Yeah, you get 1d10 at first level.
Oh man, it just...
Yeah, you've done 3, and then 3.
It's better than 0 the first
Oh, yeah, I
time.
forgot
Way
it
better
does.
than 0.
It is
Sana.
better than 0.
Come on, son.
Dude, this tuttle little bolt.
You got this.
Yes, I am so powerful. Ha ha.
For 3 points of damage.
Yes, exactly.
No, pepper as well for 3 points. Is what he meant, I think.
Thought it was mocking me.
We are easily the more shit-talky group.
Oh, by far. Trist.
We seem to be the more talkative group.
Right! The thing I forgot to tell you. Well, you're getting your ass handed to you by a group of a bunch of little fleshies. Do I really need to say any more?
Yes.
Oh, right, I have to roll.
Yep. This is the one time he'll break it.
Wait, does that make it? Is that high enough?
What are you opposing again?
Your spell save DC.
Yes, it does.
Yes!
Yes, you finally are not being
It still
mocked.
takes
by
4, but
God damn it, Huxley.
Because
Okay.
I got lazy with the
He gets to
insult.
try
Sorry,
again.
guys. Hey! Vestrel,
I did not
we all
mean to
agree.
do the second D20. The first one is what matters. I typed the wrong thing.
Look,
Gotcha.
my point is that's why she almost died.
Who's he kidding?
But they're almost died in amazing ways.
Shiz, because Shiz is the only one in base to base.
Gotcha.
For 10 points, though. As a
He's awesome.
cloud of white gritty dust comes out of the back of the weapon on this pass.
I've got 13 total.
Sweet.
Holy shit!
We need to like make perception.
Sarai!
when that kind of stuff happens.
The cloud of gritty dust?
Yeah.
You can roll if you want.
I don't think highly of my ability to shoot.
4 spells
Maybe.
4 spells at
Shooting
level 1, right?
into
There you
shooting into combat is just doable now. Or does it confer
Is it?
disadvantage? Pepper? I can't remember right now.
It's doable.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a 5-foot square.
5th edition is easier and better. It's rule 1.
Yes, I should clearly just forget everything.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot the boss band because these other guys are just coming back, and what's the point?
Keely, you're pretty sure that what that thing is expelling are clouds of, let me get the right term, crystal is pulverized destrian crystals, which are also what make flashlocks work. And lots of things. It's crystallized aether.
Keely
That is
explain that
definitely a hit.
to me then?
You don't have time to explain it.
Oh, okay.
I
So that's
don't-
just something I know. Then.
Crit's just 20, right?
Yep.
So I give up on like picking off the little guys, and I'm like, screw this noise.
Kill him.
I can either attack or I can use second wind, but I can't do both, right?
Right.
I'm gonna do second wind then.
I will
So-
let you. I will tell you this. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
He's close enough, so yeah.
It is up to you. You can't discern how well off this guy is with a critical failure. That's a lot. That's all your hit
So-
points back.
Yup.
Okay, so you don't need to run and heal. Gotcha. Keelan's been awesome. He's been tanking for me. I should heal him.
Yay.
So the guys on the sides taking a shot at Sarai and a shot at Trist.
I was worried for a sec. That's temporary health, though, right? The second one, or does it stay? I don't know how it works.
Stays.
It stays.
You can't second wind again, though, until you sleep.
Short or long rest?
I hit Trist finally for 3.
Oh,
But you miss
yay.
me.
You guys will see the reason why I hide behind everybody later.
Keely.
Okay, so let's see here. Actually gonna cast that on me for now. I haven't got attacked yet, but I don't think that's gonna last.
Probably not.
Okay. Sana. See that attack roll?
Jeez.
Has Sana missed yet?
Yeah, well, I mean, she's been resistant. That's the issue.
She still did half damage with those, though.
Yeah.
Okay, got that. Trist.
Shout him with your words.
Working on it. I have to think of an insult. I don't have one this time.
Hurt him with your words is what I meant.
If you're gonna play a bard, you gotta have those insults ready to go.
I do. I have to have them ready to go.
Need to get like a Shakespearean insult generator.
These exist. In fact,
As
I
I
think
type,
I
I'll
have one
think of-
bookmark.
Oh, I need to be again. I'm sorry. Hold on.
If I'm honest, Libby, you're really not making a real case for us to have given you any respect in the first place.
So as these words leave your lips, he kind of stumbles back 2 steps, and then falls to his knees in front of Keelam, and then falls to his face in front of Keelam as he expires in a sad little clump of horribly insulted metal matter.
You just insulted that man to death.
Second mate! Fuck yes!
The other bad guys on their turn, which is next, immediately leap over the edge, seeming to know something you don't, and swing out of your view on ropes.
Uh-oh.
No, that this is ending combat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
11:26 p.m.
I meant first.
So, as you guys are standing here, you
God,
aren't
I'm back.
assailed once again, so you have time to look around, scrounge, do the things adventurers do. You come to the immediate realization that in the middle of the catwalk complex where he came from, there is a plinth, for lack of a better word. Gnome goes thud.
Oh no.
Dear.
I have to rest before I can heal her.
Can I check her?
Still breathing. But giant gashing wound across her chest is kind of,
Can I do something to determine whether or not my healing kit, which is only working if you were at 0 or below, will do anything?
I'm still apparently conscious. The healing
Okay.
kit will not do anything.
Okay.
However, you get a point for playing up your injuries, so inspiration. So are you guys going to poke around? Are you going to go see what the plinth does? Who's doing what? Talk to me here.
I want to.
Oh, I want to explain what was in the weapon. May not matter with outside of combat, but who knows?
The best I could offer is resting for a few minutes to heal, but I would need more time than a minute. I would need 4 hours.
Are you snagging the cannon axe, Keelam?
Potentially.
I mean, you're
If
an
I can.
adventurer. Murder loot is what you do.
What were the crystals called again?
I probably can't use the cannon part of it, but I assume I can at least throw the axe around for a decent amount more.
Okay, so it's not really a cannon, but yes, you can take it. If you guys rummage through his possessions and things hanging around, he has 4, like they almost look like quartz crystals, roughly the size of your fist, that get stuck in the back of the cannon. And if you stick it in the back of the cannon, you do 1 more damage on your next swing. But by extension, it then takes a round to cool down before you can reload it.
Right.
Which you can do as a bonus action.
I would like to retrieve the 2 arrows that are retrievable.
Yeah, you can do that. Amongst his other possessions there are 5 of you, so 350 gold worth of shiny bits. Be they coins, be they necklaces, things that he has accumulated. And stuck through his belt are 2 flashlock pistols.
Keely wants to search to see if there's anything useful for her, but probably not.
I
Pistol
would like to
wouldn't be bad.
look at one of those pistols. If somebody could instruct me on how exactly to use it.
There's no ammunition, there's just the pistols themselves.
Still worth keeping.
Either
I'm
look
just
for
saying.
shinies.
Also, good practice.
Upon someone examining the plinth, there are literally 4 little, like, joysticks. 2 of the joysticks have been wrenched to one side, reflecting how the crystals are out of alignment currently, and 2 of them are centered in their native position, which is where those crystals are currently.
We pull?
Focus joystick. Well,
We pull joystick. We pull lever, rather.
So are you going to return the levers to their native position?
Well, that's what she's suggesting. No one's actually.
we should probably put the crystals back before we press anything. That's my guess.
Hey, we pull leather then.
Pull the lever, Kiwi!
Yeah, you pull the lever and you watch the crystal, like, drift back into its centered position. There is a hum. The 4 crystals light up. It is now really, really bright in here. And then the entire room begins to rumble. So the whole place is shaking.
Not good.
Do I have time to take the axe and the crystals that go with it and carry Sana?
Yes,
Or
you can do that.
Yay!
Oddly,
Can
as the
I-
whole place is shaking, the rocks that have previously barred your way are shaking out towards you and then onto the catwalk and then over the side. So it's way easier to get out than it was to get in.
Can I grab the 2 pistols on the way out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
grab the pistols. I think like we all grab the loots and then we run.
So as you guys are trucking it out of here as fast as you can, running towards daylight effectively, even though it's not day and it's not light, you spring through the archway as you realize that the shaking is not solely the little plinth you were inside of, but you can see that large fault lines are opening all over the island as whatever you guys have done has dramatically changed the geology. And you're really, really concerned. As you are running, you see a dot in the distance that all of you are like, that's a weird looking shape. Keeley, you are fairly certain that it is some form of aether ship coming this way at considerable speed, and this is where we'll end your session.
Chip, chip.
Yay!
So you guys have no between event RP for this one because you're literally
Right,
at
we're
the end of things.
at the end of the things. Yeah.
They will catch up next week, probably about halfway through, if I had to guess, based on what I have written down, and you guys will all come together to evacuate or be rescued or be taken prisoner or whatever this ship's intentions may be. But that is where we will end session 2.
That was amazing.